deep within a broken heart. Hey, Buxom Babe, welcome in. Buxom Babe, how are you doing? How's everything going? How are you doing today? Yes, that's true. All we can do is hang on. Samantha, welcome in. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. Samantha, how's it going? Billy Cody, welcome in. Samantha, hope everybody's doing good. On this Tuesday. Lauren, welcome in. Lauren, how are you doing? How's everything going? Tips for success. Oh, did you, Lauren? That's so funny because I woke up too. I took like a 2-hour nap. I woke up at 6. Oh, you're heading to work right now? Oh, okay. I'm so tired tonight. I will probably fall asleep fast. Oh, Billy Cody. Is it a busy day today? Going good. Set an intention to sleep early this week so I didn't make it through the whole life. Did you? Okay. Hey, Hannah, welcome in. Welcome back. Hey, everyone. Haven't been in so long. Hannah, we're all the same. We just changed the background. We are in our summer time right now. Yeah, Billy Cody, you're in your last couple of days. Hey, everybody on YouTube. Billy Cody, you're in your last couple of months of the pregnancy, so it's to be expected. Yeah, Samantha, it's been one of those. Last time I was on was the 10th. Oh, okay, Hannah. Yeah. Oh, good. Samantha, you like this one? Yeah, it's very simple, huh? Just the palm tree and the ocean waves in the back. I was at Michael's earlier, and I was looking at all the Halloween stuff. And I thought, you know what? It's a little bit too early because there was this skeleton I was looking at. They have this skeleton. It's kind of like maybe like 3 feet. It's a foldable one, but it has it's like a disco ball. It's got the little glass pieces all over it, and you can move it around. I did, Samantha. They have a lot of cute stuff there. But I thought, you know what, it's too early to buy because you know how they usually have a lot of good sales. Hey Bree, welcome in. But at the same time, I'm thinking, I don't want to miss out on any of the decorations. They have a lot of cute stuff. I was just looking around at everything thinking, and they had those little village things. They had some like little village stuff for Halloween. I thought, they have a lot of good clearance on right now. But, oh man. Yes, thank you so much. We're already at 1,000. Thank you so much, Lauren. I appreciate that. We need to get back into the routine. That's okay. Hey Maria, welcome in. Welcome back. John, welcome in. I got a summer diamond art kit half off at Michael's. Oh, did you? Oh, how fun. That's okay, Maria. I know. We need to get back in routine. We're all off on routine right now. Everybody's summer break. Everybody's, the sun doesn't go down till later. Everybody's doing different things. We'll just kind of ride the summer out, but once it starts getting dark soon again, and fall starts coming close by, I think we'll pick up on you. Very off right now, yeah. John, today I woke up. I got some more work done, which I'm really excited. I asked, my in laws are coming to town this week, so I've been busy. Oh no, Maria. I hope that's good. I know that sometimes it can be a little bit stressful. Um, John, I was able to. So I'm doing this thing with ChatGPT because one of the things that I always struggle with is prioritizing the beginning of the year stuff. And so I was really asking it some like deep questions, like, okay, what should I prioritize? How should I put things in order? So it's been helping me with that, and I feel really accomplished. Oh, it's good. They're nice. Oh, good, Maria. I'm so glad. Yes. Do they take the kids for a while? Do the kids like going with them, or is that not part of? Is not that's something that you really don't do? Yeah, John, I really like ChatGPT too. It really does help me a lot with a lot of good things. Super excited about that. And then I got dressed. I went to the library because I returned a whole bunch of books. I went to the local one. They had their cart out again. They're for $1. Half of it was chapter books, but they still had a lot of children's books. So I purchased a couple more. Yeah, John, I don't think it will. It'll probably get more expensive though. They'll probably tier it up. I'm sure they're going to give you like a basic model, a super smart model. I'm sure in the future it's not going to be so accessible without paying. Hey Janelle, welcome in. Janelle, how's everything in Washington going? Are you on vacation? No, you were on vacation. Not really. They used to. Oh, okay. Were you? YouTube, no, we don't do that here. Oh, your children are that. Okay. I love it. I love it. Well, it's always good to have more adults than in the house, just to supervise. Lauren, it's because somebody on YouTube was doing that. Say such and such out loud. Thank you, John. I appreciate. John went in there. Oh, you're retired. Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah, you too. John's in there. Thank you. I love it. John will take. He'll watch over them. Make sure they're behaving in there. Right. Go to your room. I love it. It's so funny. Okay, we do have a goal today for Heart Puffs for 20. And then our goal today, let's do 40K as our goal today. All right, we finished yesterday on our West Coast feed. We finished our Where the Sidewalk Ends. So we're gonna just pick up some random books to begin with. I found this one book over at the library. That I purchased. It was super cheap. With everything going on right now, I think we need to remember some of our history. Hey, Brianna, welcome in. I have one left. It's a special treat. Ooh, I gotta switch this. But before we start that, I want to do. I found this really cool one. The Cat Who Lived with Anne Frank. I thought this was fascinating. I know you're busy, but Oh, Bucks and Babe, yes. Hooper Humperdinck. Oh my goodness. The world is a crazy. Yeah. Floods everywhere, yes. Bucks and Babe, I will. I promise. I think that might be one of the books that I have on hold because I know they've been emailing me saying that there's a book on hold. I know, right, Maria? Did a cat truly live with her? I never knew that. Yeah. Hey, Tanya, welcome in. I know, I wanted to do some research. Quite possibly. I think it might have been like just knowing that she had a cat and maybe they gave it like a personality. Let's find out. We love a good end page. We love a good end page. Thank you, Brianna. We appreciate that. And there she is with her cat. My boy Peter gathers me inside his. He wears layers and layers of clothing, even though it's a hot summer day. I know to I know to stay still and quiet because Jews are forbidden to own pets. Hey Renee, welcome in. So there's Peter. He wears a heavy coat with a yellow star. And we've got all these little signs around. Hey Liz, welcome in. I burrow. I breathe between the buttons. I smell the sea, the herring, the tulips. I hear my boys' shoes clacking cobblestones. I hear angry soldiers and trucks and barking dogs, the ones with black spiders on their blood red armbands, collars, flags, and banners. Peter's heart quickens, mine does too, until our hearts beat as one. Church bells chime over crying gulls and the watery put-put of canal barges. Yeah, no pets. Oh, she did have a cat, Brianna. Oh, good. Yeah, I think they probably just kind of took it and extended the storyline to the cat. Suddenly, we're inside. Peter opens his coat, and a warm hearted woman scratches my ears. I gulp delicious air tingling with spice from the factory below. Meek leads us up steep stairs to a bookcase that opens like magic to a hidden door and hidden rooms. I know, exactly. Hey, Christina, welcome in. How's everything in Michigan? Is it still raining in Michigan? I know yesterday, I think you said it was supposed to start raining. A girl is there, a sparkling, brown eyed, dark haired girl. A chatty yellow star girl Peter knows from school. From before the Nazis and their cruel rules, when we were free and unafraid. When I rode, kitten face to the wind, perched high in my body's speeding bike basket, to the oasis where Peter snuck me inside his coat and I licked from his cone, and the girl giggled and she smelled of vanilla too. Yes, I know this girl. Her name is Anne Frank. The girl smiles a brilliant smile. She strokes my fur and says, "Welcome, Moochie, to our secret annex." So, I don't know how much. I can't remember this. It's been a while since I read it. I don't know how much the cat played into it, but I'm gonna have to ask my friend because she's an English teacher and she'll know. Our hiding place from the black spiders is cramped and crowded for 8 people and 1 cat. Peter and I sleep under the attic stairs. Anne shares a narrow bedroom with her sister, Margaret, or Margot. She pastes up pictures of movie stars, princesses, queens, so it might feel like home. I really like these pictures though. It's almost like an introduction into Anne Frank. Like these are like the basic things that we know. If cats can be noisy too, I'd wonder if they. True. That's a good comment, Samantha. You're right, because they had to be very quiet. They couldn't meow a lot. During the day, when the workers and machines thrum in the spice factory below, we, the hidden, stay still and silent. Because if just one of us steps on a creaky board, sneezes, or knocks a book from a shelf, someone might hear and know yellow stars are hiding. And the black spider soldiers will come. Hey, Chiquita, welcome in. I know, right? Yeah, the cat would have to go, honestly. Yes, Amanda Williams. Just like that one, what was that movie? Just that recently came out with those creatures that came from outer space and you had to be really quiet. And then there was that TikTok trend that said, my cat and her little one. Kimberly, right? Yeah, my cats, no, they wouldn't. Bam Bam would be scratching at the he'd be scratching at the litter box too much. Anne passes the difficult days reading and studying. She writes in her red checker diary, I curl with Anne as she scribbles and draws and dreams. I want my diary to be my friend, and I'm going to call this friend Kitty. Is she talking to me? Dear Kitty, writing in a diary is a really strange experience. It seems to me later or neither I nor anyone else will be interested in the musings of a 13-year-old schoolgirl. Hey Luna Beauty, welcome in. Yeah, we are in our summer vibes for now. Yeah, Samantha, I think they just kind of integrated, gave the cat a voice. At night, after the spice factory workers are gone, we tiptoe in shadows down through the magic bookcase into the darkened office. The hiders glue to the radio, praying for good news about the war, praying for the soldiers and dogs of the Black Spider to leave Holland. And Anne writes, Dear Kitty, why, oh why, can't people live together peacefully? Why are millions spent on the war each day, while not a penny is available for medical science, artists, or the poor? Preach, Anne Frank. Preach. Preach, preach, preach. Samantha, yes. This is very true. Why, oh why, can't people live together peacefully? Why are millions spent on the war each day while not a penny is available for medical science, artists, or the poor? We peek from the dark office through thick curtains into the wet night. We see frightened yellow stars herded toward the train station. And Anne writes, Dear Kitty, I feel wicked sleeping in a warm bed, while somewhere out there my dearest friends are dropping from exhaustion or being knocked to the ground. Powerful images. Very powerful images. My job is to give love. I comfort Anne and Peter when the scary sounds of sirens and falling bombs come too close. They comfort me too when the loud booms rattle the windows. I hunt the attic rats who steal our precious potatoes and beans. Their itchy insects invade my fur. Peter picks them out and Anne writes, Dear Kitty, Moochie has now proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that having a cat has disadvantages as well as advantages. The whole house is crawling with fleas. Oh, yeah. Question the Cheeto presents. Yes, Brie. Mm-hmm. That I didn't think about, getting invaded by fleas. Can you imagine? Yes. I am the only hider who can venture out. I slip through the attic window toward the only glimpse of sky the humans don't veil with black paper, onto the rain gutter across a chestnut tree. Anne smiles, wistful, and she writes, Dear Kitty, I long to ride a bike, dance, whistle, look at the world, feel young, and know that I am free, and yet I can't let it show. We will. When will we be allowed to breathe fresh air again? But the streets are too dangerous for yellow stars, armed black spider soldiers and dog patrol, snark, snarl, and bark. Roadblocks and checkpoints guard our old Jewish quarter, Dam Square, every pathway and out of the city. I know, huh? She was gonna release the files in Nelaton. Yeah, Maria, exactly. Mm-hmm. We just got news today that there's supposedly something like 4,000 ICE patrol people here in LA, and they're gonna reduce it by 2,000. Can you imagine that? I crawl and dash along rooftops. I'm a shadow in the shadows, a climber, a leaper. An explorer, I find hundreds of yellow stars hiding in storage rooms above, the tiger cages at the artist's zoo, zookeepers sneaking them wild animal food, while SS officers picnic and party. A warrior, I slash and distract black spider dogs as brave resistance fighters led by a red haired girl rescue captive yellow star babies and children from a hot, smelly prison, once an elegant Jewish theater. Hey, Maggie Daniels, welcome in. Yeah, it is very unpredictable right now. This has some really good. Hey, from the attic, welcome in. This has some really good pictures in it. Jay the Boss Man, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that from the attic. But I always return to my boy Peter and the girl he now loves. The girl hiding in the street annex who dreams of being a famous writer someday and touching people's hearts. The girls whose spirit is never broken, even as months turn into years and Amsterdam is starving. Dear Kitty, I still believe, in spite of everything, that people are truly good at heart. And there's our friend Anne Frank. Mm-hmm. From the attic, I appreciate that. Yeah, Books and Babe. This one has a lot of good illustrations in it. I cuddle with Peter and Anne on the attic floor. I purr as I feel the warmth of Anne's heart. Like a fire on a crisp night, I wonder, will anybody ever hear my girl's words? Read them? Wind wisps and chestnut tree towering outside our tiny precious window. Anne whispers, if we think of all the beauty still around us, we won't give in to the sadness. And to the chestnut's lilt and the beats and purrs of my boys and girls' breath, I nap. We nap, dreaming dreams more powerful than bombs. Dreams of Anne's kind and gentle spirit, lighting up the world forever. Oh, thank you so much, Maggie Daniels. Thanks for being a place of positivity. Oh, I appreciate that. Yes, be the humans your pets think you are. That's how I treat. I love it, Santa. So true. Yeah, okay, so that was the end, but it says on the back here a note on the characters and places in this story. Moochie's name for the invading Nazis, the Black Spiders, was inspired by the film The Sound of Music. I want to read the part about the cat. It says, and yes, a cat really did live in hiding with Anne Frank. Anne wrote about the cat frequently in her diary. Oh, yes, the cat's name was Moochie. Moochie's name for the invading Nazi, the Black Spiders, was inspired by the film The Sound of Music, in which young Marta von Trapp worries maybe the flag with a black spider on it makes people nervous. A cat calling Jews yellow stars seem to find feline fit. Interesting. I gotta revisit this again. The Cat Who Lived with Anne Frank. A very strong and powerful way to begin the live. Only 25 cents. I got this at the library today because they were still selling some books. Let's take a vote. Definitely a strong 10. Definitely a strong 10. I agree. Samantha, 10 out of 10. Maria, 10. Samantha D, my kitties always sit with me and listen to artists. Oh, Renee, I really appreciate that. Samantha, yes, Virgie. I'm very jealous of that. I know, I just kind of wonder sometimes the titles of these books and why they're giving them away. Like, I wonder if they're trying to ban them. 10 for sure, Renee, 10. Hannah, that was, yeah, John, 10. Chiquita, 10. Amanda, 10. Books and Babe, 8 out of 10. Lisa Brown, 10. Oh, that's fine. My library sells dust. My great grandparents fled from Poland during the Holocaust. My family on my mom's side. Oh, wow. Ashkenazi. Oh my gosh, Liz, amazing. Hey, Jesse, welcome in. And Liz, yes. Really good. Those are really good ones. I'm going to ask my one of my teacher friends, because she teaches 8th grade. They do Anne Frank usually at the end of the year. So I'm going to ask her about the cat, see what she says. All right. We need to do a Prince Lizzie Fish update, but before we do that, we're already at 16K. Thank you so much, guys. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey, Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Jesse, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The generation is almost gone, and I wish I could sit. Yes. And what tea are we? Thank you so much, Books and Babe. We're going to get to that right now. All right. We are drinking chamomile lavender. Really good. I went to Target today and I got some chamomile lavender and then I bought some mango peach, but it's got caffeine in it, so I can't drink that. Liz, Prince Lizzie Fish. Let's do an update. Oh, Bucks and Babe. Bucks and Babe. I know. I keep dropping the ball on certain things. Let me turn off the light so I can show you guys your tea list. I forgot. I watched the Holocaust survivor interviews on. Oh, that would be a good recap to do, Maria. I agree. Okay, Prince Lizzie Fish. Let's see where she is. She's hiding in the back. Let's see if we can get her attention. She's hiding. She's not hiding in the flora and fauna. She's hiding behind it. So I think she knows. You guys see her right here? Let me see. She's right there. So many interviews there. Oh, I gotta check that out, right? Yeah, Schindler's List is really good. Look at her. Yeah, she does have social anxiety. She does have social. Prince Lizzie Fish, they want to see you. But she's behind there. She's like, I'm not going to come out. She's shy. But she's letting you guys see just a little piece of her. Right there. I think it's so funny because it's like she almost knows. Let me turn on the light again. Our reading light. Okay, we are at 20K. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, she's just giving us a little. Bree, she is, right? Liz, you're proud of her. Yeah, she does want to come out, but she's hiding. Yes, foundation is. Oh, okay. USC Foundation. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's our fishy. She's in there. When she comes out, I'll zoom in. Yeah, she's still hiding in there. She loves it in there. I'm glad I bought that part though, because they always need a little place to hide. Let me get another drink of my tea before we move on to the next one. We're going to read Mr. Putter and Tabby Toot the Horn. This is our last book from the Mr. Putter and Tabby series. We need to see if there's an anthology that we can find where it has all of it. We love our cobalt blue. It matches my shirt. Mm-hmm. You should drink from a coconut cup with this background. I know, right, Samantha? Should have found something like that. There's Miss Teaberry. You know it's going to be good when Miss Teaberry's in the story. Chapter 1, Loud Music. Mr. Putter and his fine cat Tabby were neighbors to Miss Teaberry and her good dog Zeke. Miss Teaberry and Mr. Putter had a lot in common. And a straw hat and a flower necklace. I love it. I really want to get a moo-moo. I really want to get a moo-moo. With some plastic bracelets. Loud music. So this is very similar to the story we were reading yesterday. We got to see Mr. Putter's home. And then Miss Teaberry. Take me right back to my channel. They are very comforting, huh? Drink your tea out of a margarita glass. I know, right, Lauren? I love. Oh, do you, Maria? I bet you they're so comfortable, huh? I was about to say they are so comfortable, like I have one. But I always remember Mrs. Roper from Three's Company and her moo-moos. They both liked bingo, and they both liked free samples. And they both liked rain. They probably are super comfy, huh? Or at least one of those ones for guys, those pajamas. So they both liked to play bingo, and they liked free samples. And they both liked the rain. Aw. Zeke and Tabby. And they both liked music. Miss Teaberry liked country music the best. She liked the broken hearts. She liked the big silver boots and the tall hair. Miss Teaberry. This Cynthia Rylant, she's got a sense of humor. Mr. Putter liked opera. He also liked broken hearts. And he liked the big round heroes and the violins. Both of them are characters. Some days Miss Teaberry would play her country music very loud for Mr. Putter to hear. Some days Mr. Putter would play his opera very loud for Miss Teaberry to hear. They liked sharing. One day Miss Teaberry had an idea. We should join a band, she told Mr. Putter. These two have way too much time on their hands. But they're retired, so they need to. Miss T-Berry, she's got brilliant ideas. Do your cats annoy you when you... Yes, Christina, they do. When the attention's not on them, they're running back and forth in front of me, trying to get my attention. And they do that while I'm cleaning. I've never been asked to join a band. And I'm having fear of missing out. Right, Liz? We need a Miss T-Berry in our life. Yeah, Christina, the same. Or I'm trying to vacuum and they get scared and they run away. Like I'm gonna attack them with the vacuum cleaner. My mom's cats trick me up. Yes, Samantha, exactly. I think when mine get fed up with me, they jump right in front of me. But I can't join a band, said Mr. Putter. I can't play an instrument. Of course you can, said Miss T-Berry. Old people can do anything they want. Can they say they can't play an instrument? Said Mr. Putter. No, said Miss T-Berry. So she and Mr. Putter went to look for a band. So Miss T-Berry, she keeps things shaking. She keeps Mr. Putter on his toes. So they're gonna go look for a band together. Chapter 2, Tough Teeth. Mr. Putter and Tabby and Miss T-Berry and Zeke went to hear many bands play. They went to hear an Irish band play jigs. An Irish jig. But the jigging made Tabby nervous and Zeke itch, so they could not play in an Irish band. Next, they went to hear a brass band, but the brassy sound made Miss T-Berry's teeth hurt, so they could not play in a brass band. Books and Babe, aren't they? I know where she was, huh? Look at her. She's got that jig down. Yeah, I love these illustrations. They're really cool. They're just lines with color in them. Then they went to hear a jazz band. The band played very late in a club after midnight. Mr. Putter fell asleep, so they could not play in a jazz band. You would think that would be the one that they would be able to join the most. But Mr. Putter falls. And of course, look, Miss T-Berry, it's past midnight, she's up. And then look at Tabby. Miss T-Berry had a good time. Poor Mr. Putter and Miss T-Berry. It seemed that bands were only for people who had tough teeth and didn't need much sleep. They sat with Tabby and Zeke and wondered what to do. They could probably be in a country band, because in a country band they would just need maybe little things to make noise. Mr. Putter can't. Chapter 3. I have it, said Miss T-Berry a few days later. She had bought Mr. Putter and Tabby some peach tea and a carrot pie. I will be a band, or we will be a band. She did not give up on that idea yet. I love his little patio that he has. But I still can't play an instrument, said Mr. Putter. Of course you can, said Miss T-Berry. I can't, said Mr. Putter. You can if you want to, said Miss T-Berry. Mr. Putter thought about Tabby's nerves, and Zeke's itch, and Miss T-Berry's teeth. He thought about a nap. I'm not sure I want to, said Mr. Putter. Miss T-Berry, she brings her food and her pie. She does, huh? Heather Jenser. Oh, 3 more weeks until your concert? Oh, Christina, that's right, huh? I know you mentioned you were going to a concert. What concert is that? Yeah, Miss T-Berry, she knows how to get to the heart of Mr. Putter. If you try, I will bake you something sweet, said Miss Teaberry. Sweet, said Mr. Putter. Something really nutty, said Miss Teaberry. Nutty, said Mr. Putter. With lots of vanilla? Or with lots of vanilla, said Miss Teaberry. I'm ready to play, said Mr. Putter. She knows how to get him. She knows how to get his goat. They're enjoying their little pie and their tea. There's Zeke. Chapter 4, Mr. Putter Tries. The next day, Mr. Putter bought a little horn. He bought it because it was on sale. When he got home, Mr. Putter tooted the horn for 4 hours. He was a very bad tutor, the worst. Tabby went outside to sleep in the ferns. I don't think that horn was going to be good for Tabby. Look at Tabby. She's like, oh, hell no, I'm getting out of here. Thank you so much, Christina, for that. I really appreciate it. Miss Teaberry did not buy a horn to toot. She bought a mandolin. When she got home, she started plucking. She was a good plucker. She plucked all night long, and Zeke did not itch. Oh, looks like she found her. Looks like she found her instrument, a mandolin. Thank you guys so much for reaching the goal. I really appreciate that. And we're at 30K. Thank you. Look at Miss Teaberry's kitchen. She's got pictures on her refrigerator. She's got some dish soap there. This looks like a maybe the dish rag calendar. She's probably got the Beatles on there. Mandolin for beginners. She's got all of Zeke's stuff here, all of his toys, and the little ladder, the step ladder. So funny. By the next morning, Miss Teaberry could pluck her favorite country songs, but Mr. Putter could not toot his favorite songs. His tutor was holding up a tomato plant. She got really into it, but Mr. Putter he took it and put it in the garden. He's like, forget it. Thank you so much, Lauren. I appreciate that for sharing. Chapter 5, The Band. Miss Teaberry forgave Mr. Putter for being a bad tutor. She said he could listen to her pluck instead. So he did. I love their little tea set that they have going on. She comes out. She's an accomplished musician now. She's going to show off her craft. He listened to her pluck all the broken-hearted songs she could think of. He liked it very much. Tabby purred. Zeke did not itch. I really love this way that Mr. Putter's been drawn. He's just kicking back and relaxing and listening to her play. It's like they have their own little built-in audience. After the concert, they all had a sweet, nutty, vanilla surprise. Miss Teaberry said Mr. Putter deserved it because he had tried. Looks like she made cupcakes. Yum. She probably makes some really good cupcakes, too. Right, Heather Tenzer? They're the sweetest. She said she did not mind being the only person in the band. She said the name of her band would be Plucking Without Putter. And they laughed and laughed and laughed. How sweet. The cat and Zeke. That's a very sweet picture. The end. Mr. Putter and Tabby toot the horn. That was a good one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Renee, this is such a good... There's something special about it. There's something special about this, the characters in this. They're very... Um, homely isn't a good word, but it is homely, like very down to earth. Samantha 10, Books and Babe 10. Let's take a vote. First, we read The Cat Who Lived with Anne Frank 1. Wholesome, thank you, Renee. Yeah, that's a good. Cozy, that's another good word. Perfection, kind of getting out of this series. Yes, Heather Genser, it's a really good one. Lisa Brown 2. So one for Anne Frank or Mr. Putter and Tabby 2. Let's take a vote. I'm gonna say I'm split. I'm split. Lisa Brown 2, Heather Genser 2, Samantha 2, Liz Uno, Renee 2, Books and Babe 2. Thank you so much for those hands. I really appreciate it. From the addict, I really appreciate that, Night Star. Yay. Oh, let's set up a new goal. Yeah, Hannah, you guys are getting good titles tonight. You guys are getting good titles tonight. Let's see. Let's do finger hearts. Let's see 20 of those. 20 of the finger hearts. Yeah, Samantha, we did need a light one after the heavy one. You're right. Let's tap for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. I've been sitting on this one for a while, and I'm gonna read it next. It's called The Busies. Or did we read this one? I think we might have read this one. Does anybody remember if we read this one? I think we did. You don't remember, Samantha? Okay, I'm gonna read it. I think we read something similar to it. The Busies. We love a good laundry on the line. Amanda Williams, you don't remember reading this one? Okay. All right, there is our minute. We're at 35K. Thank you so much, guys. We're 5,000 away from our goal tonight. Thank you so much. Miss Busy is a detective, and she works so hard, she never has any free time. Baby Clifford almost? Yes. Oh, thank you so much for the roses from the attic. I appreciate that. Ring-a-ding-ding! Her alarm clock goes off very early, even on the weekends. So here's Mrs. Busy. She's a detective. There's a lot going on in these illustrations. So it looks like they have a closet here. She's got all these clothes. She's got some books and some boxes and a camera. And then it looks like her husband is sleeping next to her with some books. It's kind of a, they're almost like in a they're almost in like a little loft almost. Yes, a loft. Before she leaves home, she puts minty sweets and an emergency lettuce in her purse in case she gets hungry at work. Her curly mop of hair conceals a high-tech magnifying glass, some sunglasses, and a comb, just in case she has a spare moment to brush it. I'm working on a really important case. That's what she always says when Mr. Busy calls her to find out what time she'll be home. So there's Mrs. Busy. We love her. She's kind of hobo chic. She's got some real frizzy hair. She's got a couple of things lost in her hair too. Hey Delisha, welcome in. Welcome back. We were on vacation for 2 weeks, but now we're back. And there's the husband. He's probably a stay-at-home dad. Look at the kids. Yeah, she does have some wild red curly hair. We love this little city in the background. Mr. Busy is an adventure photographer. He takes pictures of everything he finds interesting: worms dancing the conga, pirates mowing the lawn, and even a family of chimpanzees playing with bananas. Say cheese! That's what he always says when he's about to take a photo. Thank you so much. We're at 80 or halfway through our goal. Thank you guys. I knew my life was out of alignment for 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Alicia, for that. I really appreciate that. We are on our yay, we made our goal. Thank you so much. We are on our third book. This is the East Coast feed, so you have one more coast to get through. So Dad's a photographer and she's a detective. They didn't waste any time on these illustrations, though. You've got all these leaves on the branches here, and you've got these monkeys. Lots of details, lots of patterns, polka dot patterns, stripes, and then these little stripes here. Bianca Busy is their eldest child, and she loves animals. Barkley, the family dog, is her faithful companion, and even though Barkley, the chick, lives in the chicken coop, and even though Chucky, the chick, lives in the chicken coop, he's still Bianca's greatest friend. So that's Bianca. Bianca Busy. Barkley the dog. Let's see, where's Barkley at? Oh, there's Barkley right there. And then Chucky the chick. Oh, looks like they live in a is it a mobile home maybe? Possibly. Yeah, because they've got some clothes on the line there. They have like a little top patio. Yes, very busy. Barnaby Busy is younger than Bianca, and he wants to be a cook when he grows up. He is very talented and loves making all sorts of meals. So this is the younger brother. Yes, there's the loft right there, and then there's the kitchen. Isn't that fun? Irene, the neighbor, takes care of the busy children until dinner time when Mom and Dad come home. Irene, the neighbor. And they're the kids. Yeah, I think you're right, Samantha. It's very the patterns and everything are very busy as well. Yes, Bucks and Babe. The busier the page, the better. Yeah, lots of different things that you can look at and find, like different patterns, stripes. The kids, they're the ones drawing the stripe. They're very busy. Everything in here is busy. Even Miss Irene, her clothes are very busy. That's very creative. But something strange has been happening in the busy home lately. Every day, something different disappears. So things are disappearing in the home. It's a very busy family. Can you imagine? I have anxiety in a busy home like this. Lots of things. Lots of ADHD. What? You can't find my photo albums? I'll be right there, said Mr. Busy. My telescope isn't there. I'm on my way, said Mrs. Busy. There's something strange going on here, they both say. Look at Miss Busy and her little moped. And then Mr. Busy. So they're missing a photo album and a telescope. Look at the kid. The Busies. One afternoon, Bianca and Barnaby accidentally left the door of the chicken coop open. Chucky peeked out and ran off as fast as he could. Chucky did not like it there. As soon as the children realized what had happened, they told their parents. Chucky said, "I'm out. Y'all are too busy for me." With the little clothes. Something about the clothes on the leg. The girl. "How did it happen?" said Mr. and Miss Busy. "We went to see Chucky in the chicken coop, but we forgot to close the door," Bianca sobbed. "For goodness sake," said Miss Busy. "Something disappears every day, and even though I'm a detective, I'm going to have to call the police so they can solve this mystery." Bianca and Barnaby looked at each other with a worried expression. They didn't want to get into trouble with the police. So Mom comes up with a solution. She wants to have the cops come and decide, or come and help out what's going on. The Busies. "Mom, Dad," Barnaby began, "it's our fault that things have been disappearing." "What? Why?" said the parents, surprised. "We did it because we wanted you to spend more time with us," said Bianca. "You always get home really late," said Barnaby sadly. "But we didn't mean for Chucky to get lost," said Bianca with tears in her eyes. "You have to believe us." "Come on, stop feeling sorry for yourselves," said Mr. Busy. "Let's go and find Chucky." The dad shut him down right away. They were very vulnerable. The kids are very vulnerable. Shut him down. Miss Busy looked in the cookie box, but he wasn't there. Mr. Busy looked in the chicken coop again just to make sure, but he wasn't there either. Barnaby looked inside his chef's hat, but there was no sign of the chick. Even Barkley helped to search. So now the whole family is getting into it. Looking. Bianca began to sing because Chucky loved music. "Chucky Chick, Chucky Chicky Chick, won't you come back quick?" sang Bianca, but nothing happened. "Chucky Ducky Doo, we miss you," she sang at the top of her voice, but there was no sign of him. "Come back home where you belong. You've been gone for too long," sang Bianca and Barnaby as loud as they could. I do love the colors though in this book. This red vest is really pretty. Vibrant colors. Chicky dicky doo. Suddenly they heard a bark. "Woof woof!" "Barkley, you found him!" shouted Bianca. "Good dog," said Barnaby. Chucky had fallen asleep inside the doghouse on a warm, comfy bed he'd made for himself out of Barkley's fur. "Sleepyhead, we were worried about you," said Bianca. The children were delighted to see their beloved chick again. Yeah, he wanted peace and quiet. So he went in the doghouse. Look at, he's sleeping nice and peacefully. Look at her. All filled with energy and anxiety and uh, lots of attention. "We're so sorry," said Bianca and Barnaby to their parents. They promised they would never hide anything ever again. The Busy family giggled and laughed and all scrunched up for a big hug. The kids just wanted their parents together. Me hiding from my kids at the restaurant. Chiquita, right? It's time for a rest. From that day on, Mr. and Ms. Busy came home in the afternoon, made dinner together, and read a story to the children before they went to sleep. On Saturdays, they would relax at home, and on Sundays, they would walk in the park. "Oh no, Barkley's lost his ball," said Bianca and Barnaby. But Mr. and Miss Busy weren't worried. That mystery would be solved tomorrow. Oh, they decided they weren't going to be so busy after all. Look at this tree. How interesting. These little buds. Wasn't a priority for them. The end. The Busies. This was a good one. I like this one. This is a very good fiction children's book. All right, let's see. Let's vote. See what we have. Ooh, we're at 44K. You guys did an amazing job today. You guys exceeded your goal. 1, The Cat Who Lived with Anne Frank. 2, Mr. Putter and Tabby Toot the Horn. Or 3, The Busies. I'm still split between 1 and 2, so I'm going to go with 1 and 2. What are we guys thinking? Samantha 2, Buxom Babe 2, Lisa Brown 2, Heather Genser 2. Oh, this tea is so good. I want to drink it all in one shot, but yeah. Chiquita 1. Something about these aluminum straws that make it chilled is even better. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We are at 40K. Let's set up a new goal. Let's do, let's see. Let's do You're Awesome. Because you guys are awesome. 20 of the little cats that have a You're Awesome attached to it. John 2. Okay, let's look and see what other books we found today. All right, thank you so much, guys. The live goal was achieved. Yay. John, my favorite fruit? Good question. I would say peaches. Hey Siri, turn on. Peaches, especially when they're juicy, those big ones. Especially when they're juicy. Oh, we already reached that one. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. From the addict, I appreciate that. Let's set up another goal here. Let's do... We did Heart Puffs. The Sun, the Rose. We did You're Awesome. Let's do the Goat. All right. Thank you so much. I just bought some from Sam's Club and they are hard as a... Oh, are they, John? Mangoes are really good too. I like eating the shell of it too. Watermelon's really good. From Sam's Club. Nectarines are good. Mm-hmm. Bananas are good too. I love bananas, especially when they're like just right after they've turned green and they're in that really, they're like really good, solid. Does anyone else eat the skin of a kiwi? Tanya, I probably have. I know what you're talking about. Kiwis are really good too. Raspberries, yum. Mm-hmm. Kiwis, I like squeezing them and all that little, the pulp inside comes out. Cherries. Oh, I have cherries too. I have cherries in my refrigerator. Cherries, I would say too, are my favorite. Oh, for eating the skin of it. Oh, really? That's funny. Mangoes, the skin of mangoes is really good. Sometimes they're really healthy to eat. Okay, our next book, Adele and Simon. I saw this one. I thought it would be really cute because the pictures are amazing. Very traditional. By Barbara McClintock. Adele and Simon. It looks like they're in France. But look at how pretty. You have the title here, Adele and Simon. And then you've got this cityscape here with these fall leaves. It's a little town. Papayas are good too. Yes. Cherries are good for gout. I love. I love cherries. Cherries are my favorite. So good. Adele picked up her little brother Simon at school. Simon was waiting by the door. He had his hat and gloves and scarf and sweater, his coat and knapsack and books and crayons, and a drawing of a cat he'd made that morning. Simon, please try not to lose anything today, said Adele. Simon said, I'll try. Oh, papayas with lime. Yum. I like those little, those fruit stands that they have, and then you buy the tahini and you put they usually come with like mango and different types of fruit, watermelon, and you put tahini on it. So good. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. So here's Adele and Simon coming out. Yay, we made our goal. Thank you so much. You guys are doing really good tonight. Let's set up another goal. Tiny Dinies. I saw some Tiny Dinies there. Let's see how much the Tiny Dinies are. Those are 10. Let me see. Corgi. I know I saw the Tiny Dinies. Oh, they shifted them. Oh, here we go. Tiny Dinies are 20. Confirm. Yes, tahini is very good on a lot of things. You're right. At the corner, they stopped to talk to Madame Biscuit, the grocer. She gave them each an apple. After a while, Simon tugged on Adele's sleeve. Where's my drawing? He asked. They looked and looked again, but couldn't find it. So off they went without the drawing to the park nearby. It's a shame to miss out on all these details. Look at this artist. I think Barbara McClintock is the one who drew it, but look at all the details in that. It's a little marketplace. They've got fruits and vegetables stand right here, and all the people, spices, cobblestone streets, dogs, the little old ladies talking, selling potatoes. These ladies here with the baskets on their head, the families. Everybody's dressed up. This lady, she's knitting right in the middle of the street there. Lots of activity. Adele sat out their after-school snack and parked on a park bench, but Simon had disappeared. Monsieur Pierre, the gardener, helped her look for him, and there he was up a tree. Come down this minute, Adele scolded. Simon climbed down in his hat and gloves and scarf and sweater, his coat and knapsack and crayons, but no drawing of a cat. And where were his books? Simon didn't even notice they were missing. Let's go see the dinosaurs next, he said. So he's missing the cat, or the drawing of the cat. Now he's missing his books. Too many people causes anxiety for me. I wouldn't be able to handle that place. Oh, really? This would be a good book to read to revisit in the fall again. Look at all those fall trees. It's a nice park.
Soon they were wandering happily among the fossils and dinosaurs at the Natural History Museum. They said hello to their friend Monsieur Dent, the museum guard, and Simon had his hat and gloves and sweater, his crayons and coat and knapsack, but no drawing of a cat. And where was his scarf? Simon, how can you lose things like this? Asked Adele. Simon shrugged his shoulders. He shook his head. He didn't know.
He's just losing all his stuff. He's not that. Doesn't. I think he needs help with organization. It looks like a real drawing though of a inside of a museum. Not cool.
Adele and Simon left the museum. The day was bright. It felt wonderful to walk. Adele, said Simon, have you seen my gloves? Oh, Simon, not again, said Adele. They hunted all over and couldn't find it. But Simon wasn't worried. Maybe he didn't need two gloves when he still had one.
So he's lost his book, the drawing of the cat, and now he's lost his gloves. There they are, arguing. A little town.
They stopped to watch a puppet show. Several of Adele's friends were there. The girls talked and talked until Simon interrupted. Adele, I've lost my other glove. Everyone joined the hunt, and they looked under benches and behind shrubs, but the glove wasn't found. Simon, we're spending the whole day looking for your things. Don't lose anything else, scolded Adele. But Simon wasn't listening. He was already on his way down the path, following the sounds that came from the street.
These kids are just wandering us. I know, right? Can I'm gonna need you to be worried. Can you imagine being caught up in activity in the middle of the street? Simon is just he is just living his day, losing everything along the way. I need you to be worried. They have everybody in the park looking for that damn glove. It's such a pretty scene though, all the fall leaves.
Horns blew, drums boomed. It was a parade. And right in front of their friend Paul, Adele and Simon walked along beside him until they reached the art museum. Simon, Adele said, where's your hat? What is Mama going to say? Don't worry, said Simon. I still have my sweater and coat and knapsack and crayons.
That boy's gonna be completely naked by the time the book's done. So they're running into all these things. Here they are right here. I love how this book, the illustrator, just has all these. The characters are, they're right here in this little small space. But look at all the people in the trees watching the band. All the people here. The middle of the day, people have a lot of things, a lot of free time on their hands.
Inside the museum, Simon went directly to the room with his friends, or with his favorite paintings. He got out his paper and crayons and started to draw. People politely stepped around him. Madame Quill, his art teacher from school, was there. Simon proudly showed her his drawing. You must sign it, she said, but Simon couldn't find his crayons. Everyone helped him look, but no crayons were found. Simon hugged Adele before she could scold him. Can we go now? He asked. I'm hungry.
That boy is not worried one bit. And here they are right here. He has them all looking around for the crayons. Look at how pretty the paintings are at the top here. Gorgeous.
Oh, Simon, Adele sighed, you've got to stop losing things. I'm tired of looking for hats and gloves and crayons and books and scarves everywhere we go. But Simon was too busy eating eclairs and chocolate to listen. And when it was time to go, he had entirely forgotten where he put his knapsack. I'm sure it will turn up somewhere, said Monsieur Bonbon, the waiter.
Oh, they're in this little cafe. Look at how fun that is. Yum. Look at all the desserts. The eclairs. love how they know how to navigate their own little city, their own little town. Does he got mom brain? I think so.
They left the pastry shop and headed toward home. Oh, look, Simon, acrobats, said Adele. Harlequins juggled, a sword swallower swallowed, and the strong man lifted with mighty effort. All the children joined in the fun. Simon's friend Leo was there, doing handstands and tumbling along with Simon until they were out of breath. But Simon, where's your coat? Asked Adele. Everyone hunted high and low, but Simon's coat was not to be found. Oh, look at it. It's the Notre Dame Cathedral. How fun. Yes, really good pictures, really good illustrations on this one. Adele was about to scold Simon again, but Simon wasn't there. Andre, the postman, helped Adele look for him. They finally found Simon without his sweater. It was too warm, Simon explained. Adele sighed. It's getting late. Let's go. So there's the postman. He's going to help her look. He's going to help Adele look for it, but he's already lost his coat now. There's a cat and some little kittens there. Little town, little people. At last they were home and Adele was tired. Tired of Simon losing his things. Tired of looking for the things Simon lost. And tired of looking for Simon. Mama was waiting. Simon, said Mama, where are your hat and gloves and scarf and sweater? Your coat and knapsack and books and crayons? And the drawing of a cat he made at school, asked Adele. Just then there was a knock at the door. That's really cute. I can't wait to see if they found everything. And there was Simon's things. Every place they had visited, they brought the things back. All the places, starting with the cat drawing. My mom would have lost her shit on me in public shoe. Kimberly, I love it. That night, after Adele and Simon had gone to bed, Simon asked sleepily, Is tomorrow a school day? Yes, said Adele. And will you pick me up to bring me home again? Asked Simon. Yes, Adele sighed. And before Adele could say anything else, Simon fell fast asleep. Simon, he's got no cares in the world. Adele, she's the hard worker. No care in the world. Oh, interesting. So these were actual places in France, and they've got them all labeled. That's interesting. The end. Adele and Simon. Yes, it takes a village to care for Simon. That should be the title, Heather Jenner. It takes a village to care for Simon. All right, let's take a vote and see what we are thinking. We started with The Cat Who Lived with Anne Frank, 1. 2, Mr. Putter and Tabby Toot the Horn. 3, The Busies. And 4, Adele and Simon. I think I'm going to stick with 1 and 2. I think I'm going to stick with 1 and 2. The Cat Who Lived with Anne Frank, because this one was a deep one. And then Mr. Putter and Tabby Toot the Horn. What is everybody thinking? Let's set the timer for 1 last minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We've got 50,000 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. Heather Jenser 2. We have 1 out of 20 Tiny Dinies. We'll carry that on into the second one, to the second line. You guys did an amazing job with the likes. You guys went above and beyond.
We had a goal of 40K and you guys made 10,000 extra. Thank you so much for that. Alrighty, friends. That's it for our East Coast feed. If you are on the East Coast and you're going to bed, have yourselves a good night. If you are a late sleeper, a late bug, we will be back on again in 40 minutes for the West Coast feed. Tomorrow is Project Wednesday. We will be making caterpillar worms out of beads. We love a good bead work. Thank you guys again so much for the 50K and for the 4 goals that we achieved. I really appreciate that. Have a good night, everybody, and we will see you in 40 minutes for the West Coast feed. Have a good night, everyone.